Hello everyone, welcome to Quantum Guruji. So today in this video we are going to learn how to do the Raman spectra calculation for a periodic system. So in Metal Studio what you need to do is you need to first optimize your lattice as a decent level, and while doing the phonon calculation there will be option to select the Raman spectra. Okay, so what we are going to do is I will show you. So suppose this is my lattice, and during calculation in CASTEP menu, system is a bit slow. Okay, so in properties, if you see, go to the IR spectra here. So when you do this polarizability and IR calculation, you will also see the Raman spectra is also mentioned over here. So you need to tick this for Raman spectra calculation. Okay, and further you need to do the changes here. So what method you want to use? You want to use the linear response method, you want to use the finite displacement method. So I'm going to use the linear response method, so you need to select linear response method. Okay, and then you don't have to change anything over here, just select linear response and you are ready to go. Okay, and then you need to set up the all those calculation. You know how to do the phonon calculation. Okay, if you don't know how to do the phonon calculation and the setting setup, I'll put the link for the video in the description. Please just watch it. Okay, so you need to just do this small thing here. So in the setup everything will be as usual. Since I have weak interaction, so I have used the dispersion correction. I'm using GGAPB with ultra fine quality, and here I'm using full optimization with ultra fine level, and I'm using BFGS algorithm to solve the equations, and I'm using 830 EV of cutoff, and non-conserving pseudo potential I'm using, and the K point sampling I'm using fine with 2 to 1. If you see over here, so actually based on your system, if your system is very strong or very, if you're using HPC, then you can have a better K points. You can choose 0.04, which will give you better, it will be around, if you see, it is around 3 into 3 into 1 lattice. Okay, so it's up to you. So if better K point, if you are going to give you the 0.04 per angstrom separation, it will give you better results. It's up to you. Okay, and if you are using any solvent system, then you can put the solvent, otherwise you need to put the dielectric constant as 1. And in properties you need to select Raman here, and in job control you need to select all of the codes whatever you want to select, and here you need to select the default, and in more you select everything and run the calculation. Once your calculation is over, go to the analysis menu, and there you select the IR is here, and then you will see the Raman spectrum. In the Raman spectrum you can see here the function as the activity or the intensity. So you want to have the activity or the intensity, is up to you. You select. If you are selecting the intensity, you mention the temperature and the incident light. Okay, so in the manuscript you need to mention the incident light wavelength and the temperature as well. And the smearing, whatever smearing you are using the Gaussian smearing or the Lorentzian, you need to select it. Okay, once you have selected this, and so it's up to you. You want the Raman spectra in the reverse wave number axis of the intensity. So I'm going to select this and just see how it looks like. Okay, so it will come like this. If we have selected the reverse, so it will come from 0 to like this. As usual you get your IR spectrum. Okay, but I don't want this in this way, because mostly in papers manuscript they put in this way, like this. Okay, it will be in this form. Okay, so this is the with Gaussian smearing. So these are the Gaussian smearing incorporated Raman spectrum. Now what you can do the same with the Lorentzian smearing, and once you are done you can copy and paste this in your PPT, but this, when you are putting in your manuscript, this won't look good. So what I suggest is you can go to the file menu, export it, and export in the CSV format. Okay, and export it, save it. Once you have exported in the CSV format, then you can plot it in your way. The way I have plotted here, you can see here this plot I have plotted here. This is with the Gaussian smearing, and this is with the Lorentzian smearing here. Okay, so this is the D band, this is the G band of this lattice, and in the Gaussian smearing it is smoothened more, and in Lorentzian smearing it is as it is. So it's up to you. You can choose both of them, and you can mention in the manuscript whatever you choose. And don't forget to mention all these parameters: incident light, temperature, and the smearing value. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any doubt pertaining to this video, put in the comment section.